Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. I'm the RNGenius, but you can call me Eric, and in the last episode, we took out the Lord of Phantasma's glorified two-toy robot and his plaything in the big red lizard, and now we're up against the Lord of Phantasma themselves, the core of Phantasma, and the basically form of Kevin Stigma. Let's do that. Let's fight Kevin Stigma. You giving me a thumbs up? I mean, yes, you're beautiful and all, but let me see you. He's giving me a permanent thumbs up, I swear. Buddy, let me look at you. Take a look at you. Anima Mundi, 1500,000. Wait, no. 150,000 HP. The ultimate will, born from a copy of Kevin Stigma, manipulates the laws of the world. No weakness. Of course, first things first. We're gonna wanna buff. Let's clog up X Kevin. Clog up X Reese. Let's strength up. Where is it? There. Analyst. And let's Zodiac. Because Ollie has access to mistakes were made. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Oliver doesn't need to be... mistakes were made again. So what do you do, big man? Summon pillars. Anima Mundi created a barrier. Oh. Phantom pillar. Ground pillar. Wind pillar. Water pillar. Flame pillar. Let's get that Zodiac out there. Oh man, I'm sorry, Analyst, you're not gonna be sped up. I want to hide behind a genetic barrier right now. Oliver's not gonna be fast enough. What are these? Ground pillar, weak against earth. Or takes only damage against from Earth Element. An Earth Element pillar defending Anima Mundi. If any pillars remain, it uses a deadly attack. Yeah, 16,000 HP though. Wind pillar. A wind pillar defending Anima Mundi. If any pillars remain, it uses a deadly attack. Water pillar. A water element pillar defending Anima Mundi. If any pillars remain, it uses a deadly attack. Same for the flame pillar. Same for Anima Mundi, who is shielded right now. The ultimate will. Okay, he's shielded until all his damn pillars are down. Chronos pillar only takes damage from Time Element, Heaven Pillar from Space Element, Phantom Pillar from Mirage. That sounds awesome. You can cast Clock Up. Let's do that. Zodiac. Dude, Oliver, you have to be fast enough, otherwise we are friggin'... We're gonna get, like, shit up on. We are not gonna be good. Hey, 4 pillars is pretty good in my books. Four pillars are a good start. If you were to cast Genetic Barrier before Analyst, how much time do you think I have? Not much. Oh, not much. Nope. We got a priority. Sorry, Analyst. I'm gonna have to drink something. No, I don't have any speed up items anymore. Ah, never mind. There you go. Have a speed plus 100 plus 50% boost. There you go. All right. We're hiding. We're hiding. We're good. We are golden. Let's start casting a couple of arts here, Oliver and Kevin. All right. Which element are we going to start with? Probably you. No, actually, I mean, they might be immune against the element itself, but I sure hope they're not immune against, you know, what's coming. Now I'm interested in looking at all of this. Having the pillars attack me. They are extremely slow. Resist. Ugh. Bye-bye. Barrier is weakening slightly. Z Crisis. Yeah. I mean, that looks great, but... I mean, that looked awesome, buddy. I hate to break it to you, though, but I am absolutely resisting against all that shit. You know that, right? Which ones do I? 16,000. I want to take these down first. No, you're in range of Reese. You aren't. Heaven Pillar. Bye bye. Da. You're next. You're on the list of being done soon. You're gonna go, friend. Gonna have another go. I mean, they are absolutely resistant against that, yeah. I get that. 200. Medium area is just not gonna cut the mustard here. You can cast Silverthorn. But let's also Dark Matter Extreme this thing. Also, I hate to say it, but I'm a little underwhelmed with Analyst's damage. Barrier is weakened ever so slightly. We're gonna normally attack this Phantom Pillar. Preparing Arts. Next up is you, my friend, Mr. Wind. Dude, this is perfect, actually. This is real nice. Just hiding behind my ultimate resistance here? I mean, sure, dude. Whatever. Another pillar down. I would have liked the crit round for Reese, but that was not the case. More weakening barrier. Please do your worst. Oh, that pillar's almost done. You're gonna use Earth. Petrify Cloud is an AoE. You can do Petrify Breath against this pillar. Just breathe on it, Ollie. You can do it. You're also just some glorified butterfly there. I mean, is that all you got? I hope not. Well, this guy's gonna have like 10 faces, so I probably shouldn't open my mouth. Da 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 da. That's not that much damage. Analyst, do you only have a 20% strength buff? And why is our Reese's EP down to 300? That's what I want to know. What happened there? I only used Clog Up X. Barrier's weakened a little more than slightly. I just took 2 of your statues down in 1. Go. Is that water? That's fire. Meteor Fall. How you think that's gonna fly? Z Crisis. Yeah! Yeah! It's pretty funny. Pretty good one. Well, good joke. Good joke there. Darkness, my old friend. Wish you hadn't. I wish I had ass broken that crit round, but I was refilling my teacup, so that was in fact not possible. You use a little bit of Petrify Breath on that. Is fine. Meteor Fall. I sure hope Analyst's movement range is... Oh. Oh. Man, I wish I could... Fine. Hey, big man. You scared? I hope I don't have to do that 10 times. It took a little bit. Alright, that's what I'd call damage. Buddy. Okay, no weakness, as it seems. Then let's just start with Calamitous Blast. He does, like Kevin does have Ingenuity too. He regenerates like 30 EP every time he gets a turn. Are you gonna do exactly what what I'm afraid you're gonna do? Are you gonna summon up your pillars right now? He summons the little sidekick I was talking about in an earlier episode. Grand Grimoire. A modified Grimoire temporarily drives foes from existence and explodes on death. Yeah, not a fan. Weak against space. Not a big fan. Gotta be honest there. Let's just not do that, please. I wish you didn't. Of course, Reese is standing right where she should not have any reason to be standing. Oh, we have defense up. Let's just take those explosions, do a little bit of damage. Well, not a little bit. Let's dish out some serious damage here. What is happening to Reese's EP? What is sucking those away from her? Does Genetic Barrier suck away EP? That's probably what it is, and it's only gonna wear off when she's down on her EP. When everybody's run out. That's gotta be it. That is such a nice thing. That is so cool. What are you up to right now? No weakness. I mean, it's cool. What did you think of my grimoires, you say? Oh, Air Cleaver, Yin. I'm gonna admit, that was scary. Please don't ever do that again. No. Whirlwind Dance. No, that's suction. I don't think we're gonna be able to suck that guy away from his position. But he is gonna be done at some point in the future. Might or might not be in 90 minutes. I remember the boss fight of second chapter. I remember him well. It took a long time to take that asshole down. It took a long time. A long time. Let's do this. Nice damage. You can also arts him, or you could... No need to buff, but it's probably worth starting to refill some EP so that my thing doesn't run out. Then again, my buffs will also run out at one point. Summon Grand Grimoires, huh? You know, change element? I remember, I kind of remember that. That's what the Oriole dub George Weisman used to do. You're now weak against what? Weak against time. Ooh, that's you made a mistake, buddy. You made a mistake. Your Grand Grimoires are also weak against time, so you know, this is free. This is free. You're gonna do a normal attack to regenerate a little bit of CP. Never mind. Don't even know why I did that. Sorry, analyst. This is gonna blow. Up in your back. Become darkness? Oh no. What is this? Was this always gone? Yeah, kinda scared. Kinda scared of having the exact same thing that happened, like, almost a year ago now. But, it was quite effective when I was all armored up behind my immunity, and then they just made the floor under my feet disappear like it happened right friggin' there. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably safe to say that I don't want... My genetic barrier ran out. My genetic barrier ran out. Guys, my genetic barrier ran out. You're on, Oliver. Okay, we're gonna step away from that broken up floor. My buffs are probably also about to run out, which sucks. I'm resisting something there. I don't even want to find out what I'm resisting. Not even gonna worth. It's not even worth trying, but I knocked that guy into the air. Crit round. Buddy.
Let's go.
You bet it up.
Get pooped on. Fire, huh? What? No. No? No, wait. 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 Oh no, it's the normal element. He doesn't have any weakness right now. He's down to half his health, but wait. Wait a second here. Can we talk about it, maybe? This looks awfully scary what you're doing right now. Talk about it though. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna care about Impede. Not the final boss. Did he? No, he didn't care. His red circle just disappeared because I was healing. Is this One Punch Man where Saitama jumps to the moon and back? I mean... Oh god. I think immunity would have been nice for this. This is what... Oh...
Crap. How could I fail?
Dude, that's a little cheap. It's seriously. That's yeah, I could have grailed up, but that's a little cheap, okay? Fine, I'll do it over. Fuck you. Where are we? Ah. 23 minutes down the toilet. Down the poop hole. Dang it. Dang it, Oliver. All your fault. This is all you. This is all you. I don't think I could have done that any faster either. Okay, remember Eric, don't not use your CP. By which I mean to say, use your CP next time, because Kevin has his CP for a good reason. Do 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 do. Let's hope this just works out in time again. Okay. We still have Clock Up X to do on Oliver. Did I just clog up X on Analyst, or did I use her dance? 4 are in range, just barely though. That's good though. Nice crits. Genetic barrier coming up. There you are. I can't believe his goddamn attack is an instant death move. I can't believe that shit. That's kind of cheap. I would call that cheap. Kind of no reason to complain about it. It's a very good reason to complain. I didn't even check if that was the Earth Pillar. Wow, that was cocky. I should have probably done that. But at this point, I'm a little mad. Can I even look at her stats? If I scroll down here, is it gonna show me? No. It doesn't tell me how much you... Well, okay, I'm gonna use the petal dance here. Because I don't want... Yeah, resisting against the defense down. I'm gonna do more Petrify Cloud against that thing. And you take these guys out. Analyst and Oliver are gonna start hammering away at the space pillar. You know, honestly, I felt cheap when my strategy that I used was hiding behind ultimate barriers that don't let any attack through. But now I feel kind of stupid because you're required to use a barrier like that if you want to beat this game or if you want to get through here. Because otherwise you're gonna freaking hate you live. You're gonna hate to be alive is what I meant by that. Wait. Reese is able to hit all 4 of these pillars. That means she should have a position up there as well where she's able to hit the space pillar, the earth pillar, the fire pillar, and Mr. Anima Mundis, right? That means if I weaken them all, I could really cheese it. Possibly. But for that to happen, I have to first take all these down. And turns out my art stat is not all potent, omnipotent. So Analyst, you don't have to kill it, you just have to weaken it so that Reese can take it out with an Infinity Sparrow. That's kind of great AoE. Probably if you were to stand right in the middle, you would be able to hit more. Is this the middle? Am I gonna... Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I want to be on the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. So that should be directly in the middle. But it's not. This is directly in the middle. There isn't a direct... Is there? Not really. This looks as in the middle as it's gonna get. $4,000, 7,500, 5,000, 200, 6,700, 6,600, 8,000. Let's not talk about it. This one has 6,700. Okay. You hit that one. You start going up against this thing again. Let's see. Beautiful. Hey, I feel kind of mean right now. What do you think? Like, do we want to talk about his feelings for a second? I don't think we want to. I think he's feeling pretty shitty right about now. Let's move up. Move up a bit. Move up as well. And let's do this. He's probably pretty unhappy with himself right now. Oh man, you have like 2 HP remaining. What? Weakened slightly my ass. What? What, you dickbag? 56. Yeah. F you too. F you too. Man. Can't believe it. Pillars these days. You know? Okay. There's no strength up rounds coming up. You'd think such a thing would be a like weak against Holy. You'd think. It's more damage than she did previously. Is that just me? Does the last buff override the one before that? We're not gonna find out, but it might actually be like that. Do do doom 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 do 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 doom. Do 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 do. Okay, that's a damage up round. Let's try a little bit of chain 3. No! Fuck! Oliver. Oliver. That was weak. That was all you, too. He's using a craft? No! 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 You can't do that! No! Wait! Yeah! Ow! That hurt! Like a little bit. Like a little bit. Man, mistakes were made! Hate you right now, cheap asshole. There. Hope it hurts. Why wouldn't that faint? Kevin needs some If I do this, he's gonna be able to recover some. Oh man, this is getting closer than I would like. Oliver, you don't have Earth Wall, do you? You have Earth Guard. One Earth Guard is better than nothing. What element do you have? Time. Weakness against time. Fine. Summon more of these. Every time they explode, their ground beneath them dies. That's what they do. That's their thing. Oh shit, Earthguard didn't do anything. Excuse my language there. Earthguard did not do a singular thing. But crafts aren't getting through genetic barrier. Not gonna do the same mistake twice. Ouch. I hate the fact that... Ah! Last time he would attack only Reese with that. God darn it, he's getting me. Heals with love. But it doesn't say it also heals. Ah, cures all aim. Curia won't do anything. Ah, quite the predicament I find myself in right now. You know what? Would probably be a smart thing for you to move closer to the middle. Would probably be a smart thing to use this.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of light act as our shield.
We have caused less damage to him this time around, though. So he's only gonna do that mega attack at 75,000. Oh, crit round to use a healing item. Fuck you. F you. Guarded from that. My guard is gonna run out. Genetic barrier ran out. Let's not refresh it for a bit. Nope. We've got a job to do, Reese, and it's not attacking. It's not attacking my anime friend there. Anime, I'm sorry. Complete mistake there. I know what's causing Reese's EP to drop. I'm a moron. She has soul equipped. She doesn't have a gladiator belt at all, and it's working just like she would have one. Alright, now I know. Riddle of the Sphinx has been cleared out of the way. What would happen if he knocked Analyst into that, you know, hole? Nothing, right? That can't happen. Hey, man.
I call this Requiem for a Doomed Opponent. You feeling lucky?
And I'll ask. Why do you have a Gatling gun in your frickin' ukulele? And this napalm too. Why? Doesn't make sense. I wanted to refill my EP on Reese, but we've got bigger fish to fry. If you have defense down, you have defense down for a good reason. And that reason would be that I am able to do so much damage to you that you are gonna let go of your friggin' energy. Which is not happening. I know that's exactly what he did a second ago. He's probably gonna make one character, probably Annals, disappear because she was standing too close to the edge. I assume the arena's gonna get diminished to the point where one falls off. If so, that's gonna be a real big bummer. Last time he didn't have defense and arts defense down, did he? I don't think so. I probably just made... I made jokes, but what happened exactly? Did he have defense and arts defense down? Huh. We're all there. We're all there. You're done. You're done, my friend. You're dead.
No way.
I hate to do this, but...
O blue steel carved within my soul's abyss. Become a pillar of light upon this purgatory. Fly, holy spears of heaven!
Stigma against Stigma is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I gotta admit. Are we in for as long a haul that Reese's EP are gonna run out? Is that gonna happen? Thanks, but no thanks. Reese's EPR gonna run out? And if so, I mean... Restores HP and CP. You're being an ass. At this point, who cares? At this point, I sure don't. Anima Mundi, weak against space, and weak against sword, like true 8-leaf blitz attacks. As far as I'm concerned. Because he is done. He just doesn't know it yet. I want to cast more Earth Guard, but the little guys do take priority over that. Yeah. I'm gonna get there. I don't believe in this ending in a second. I don't believe it. For a second. I mean, we don't have any ground left to stand on. But that, like, if that kept the game from you know, activating the second phase of this asshole, I mean, I'd be genuinely surprised here. Is he done? Oh. Its color changed. The farewell arena. How did we get here? This is where we fought the Schwarzritter. This is a place I made with his input for saying farewell. I'm glad it ended up proving to be useful. Rufina! Back in your old knight getup, huh? You're finally free of the stigma's influence then. I owe that to you too and your friends. You deserve a lot of praise for overcoming so much on your way here. You knew what you were up against. You could have given up at any time, but you never did. I'm so proud of you. Rufina. You really are just like I remember. So, is the stigma completely gone? I'm afraid not. It still exists inside of me. Your victory earlier has allowed me to suppress it in there for the time being. But I won't be able to do so indefinitely. It'll recover its power before long if it isn't completely destroyed. No. But how are we to? I'm afraid someone is going to have to destroy it. I want that someone to be you, Kevin. You can't mean you'll have to kill him? That's right, by killing me, the copy of your stigma will be destroyed as well. That's the only way to get rid of it for good and bring all of this to an end. Doing so should restore Celeste's power. After that, I believe she should be able to return you all safely to the real world. But... Let me just make sure. There's no other option, is there? Nope. This is truly the only way. Last time you had to do this, you were barely aware of what you were doing. This time, you won't have such a luxury. How could you ask that of him? How could you make him do that again, knowing how much he suffered the first time? And if he does that, you'll... I'm sorry, Reese, but this is the reality, and I need to be the one to tell him. I'll say it once more, Kevin. Kill me, and go back to the real world with your friends. As your sister, as a fellow knight, and as a mother. This is the last thing I'll ever ask of you. It's amazing how someone can be so kind and yet so cruel at the same time. But that's how you've always been, I guess. No, Kevin! Sorry, Reese. I'm gonna have to take your sister from you not once, but twice. If that's what you've gotta do, then I'm gonna do it! Then I'm doing it with you! What? Reese? I don't want to be left behind by you two anymore. I don't want to just stand aside and watch anymore. I've had enough of just waiting. So if this is something that has to be done, then I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna carry your sin with you this time. Thanks, Reese. It's hard to believe you're the same little glutton from 5 years ago. You've grown so much while I've been away. You ended up studying under Ain too, right? I apparently have plenty to thank her for. Rufina, please. Well, if you're sure that's what you want to do, I have no objections. I'll leave the decision to you, Kevin. How can you be okay with this? I should be the one shouldering the burden. Me and me alone. Why should Reese... You're a grown man, Kevin. Start acting like one, damn it! It's probably what Ain would say in this situation. Were she with us? She's not, though, so I want you to go with your heart. You've always had a way of shaking a guy up. Come here, Reese. You can hold my bowgun with me. Okay. Oh, I never considered that. Apparently, I was even further from my goal than I thought I was. Sorry? What do you mean? Listen, Kevin. You said earlier that you wanted to try and follow in my footsteps, right? Yeah. It's not going to be easy, but it's what I want to do. Well, if that's genuinely what you've set your mind on, I can't stop you. But I can't say that I recommend it. The path I walked was one fraught with pain, doubts, and worries. I knew in my heart that there was no way it was possible to make a world where everyone could be happy. Nevertheless, I dedicated my life to trying to get as close as I could to that impossible goal, even if it wasn't easy. Bring it on, I say. I feel the same way. I want to follow in your footsteps, too. I've never seen two people look more sure of themselves. And if that's what you want, if that's really, really what you want, don't content yourselves with trying to go as far as I did. Go further than me. Try and reach the places beyond my grasp. Realize the further I never could. Because I get the feeling the two of you may actually be able to do it. You do... Damn, that's a doozy of a task you're throwing on us at the last minute. But hey, I won't say no. Making it sound so hard just makes me want to pull it off and all the more. I promise I will. Just don't try to walk too fast and end up getting tired before the finish line. Anyway, I think we've kept your friends waiting for long enough. Kevin, Reese, I think it's about time you pulled that trigger. Yeah. Right. It's okay, Reese. I'm right here with you. Let's just take this slowly. That's right. Easy does it. May I just always watch over you both? Take care of her for me, Kevin. I will. Always. Thanks for everything, really. Rufina, And you take good care of Kevin, Reese. Stay close, okay? Rufina. We will, forever, so... Bye, Rufina. It's okay, Reese. I'm sure we can do this. I'm sure we can realize her dream and reach the place that she was always trying to get to. And I'm guessing that when we do, we'll find her there waiting for us. So this isn't the end. We'll see her again. We will. Kevin, Reese, please wake up. Huh? Huh? Where are we? Ooh, thank goodness! You really freaked us out when you just passed out after the fight. We fainted? But... I imagine she summoned your spirits to an arena of her creation, leaving your bodies behind. There you are! Celeste. I felt the return of all my power a short while ago. Did something happen, Kevin? Actually, Kevin explained to her that they had to say farewell to Rufina, and that the stigma that once ruled the land of Phantasma had completely disappeared. I see. She must have been an incredibly strong person. I may have never had the chance to meet her, but she sounds like someone I would have liked to talk to. That being said, there's no longer any time to waste. Huh? Why not? Now that Phantasma has once again lost its master, it will revert to being unstable once more. This castle will be no exception. I imagine it will disappear before long, unable to retain its current form any longer. The same will likely be true of all the planes even. Only the garden will remain. You're kidding! Are you really so surprised, Estelle? We know about how this world works. This was always likely a possibility. It wasn't one I was thinking about. Besides, if you knew all of this already, why is this the first time we're hearing about it? We should hurry to the Arsene and make our escape at once. There's no need. I can open the gates of heaven from here. You can? As in the ones in the Testaments? I believe so. To my recollection, they are the counterpart to the gates of Johanna, connecting the world in which you reside to heaven above. A replica was prepared for us in the arena we stand. I can only assume the one who created them was the woman who you bade farewell to, the one who was assimilated into the Lord of Phantasma. She did? I see. Then if we pass through there, we can return to our own world? Precisely. Though perhaps seeing is believing, allow me to open the gates. Whoa. If we walk through here, we can go home? I imagine you'll appear somewhere near wherever it was you were when you were first drawn in here. Those who were on airships will likely reappear somewhere inside them. Okay. I guess this is it. Indeed. What, already? We've been in here so long together. My brain's having trouble processing that it's actually about to end. I was hoping we would have time for our final feast before we went on separate ways. But I suppose there are few partings in this world that would allow us the good fortune. You're probably right. Huh? Well then, allow us to be the first to take the plunge. Why? At this rate, we're gonna be here forever, cause no one wants to be the first to say bye and leave everyone behind. What Zin said. So as the eldest members of the group, we thought we should be the ones to take the initiative, so to speak. Thanks. You guys are alright, you know? Think nothing of it. This is nothing compared to the kindness you've showed by welcoming me into your numbers despite my past transgressions. Because of you, I was able to achieve something truly important. You have my deepest thanks. You're very welcome. Just know that you have ours too. I don't know what we would have done without you. We may have to part for now, but I imagine your work will always bring us together again in the future. I can't wait to see you again. I am honored you would say so, Your Highness. Should you ever require my services, please don't hesitate to call on me. As for me, well, it was great seeing you all again. Didn't ever picture us having a reunion like this, but I'm sure glad it happened. You got that right. I still wouldn't have turned down a few more rounds of duking it out with you. The same here. Next time I get some free time, I'll have to pop over to Liberal and rough you up a bit. Or, you know, you're all welcome to swing by Calvert if you want. Killigan and I would welcome you with open arms. You bet, count on it. Really? Then I'll start making preparations for my visit as soon as I leave here. You're not doing anything until you've finished the mountain of homework that's waiting for you. I'm sure me and Reese will eventually make our way there once the work comes knocking on our door. I hope that day comes soon. Same here. Well, I think that's about everything. Let's get going, Colonel. Honestly, now even you've said... I can't, Honestly, now even you've started calling me that? Although I suppose being referred to in that way by all of you may not be so bad. Perhaps we should be the next to leave then? You! I feel as though the longer I stay, the less I'll want to leave at all. It would be best for me to get this done and over with. So this is farewell for now? Yeah, for now. I was honestly expecting you to hang on longer. I'm surprised. Oh, Joshua, you twist my arm, but the pain only leaves me weak with pleasure. How I crave whisking you up as my prince and taking you back with me. Over my dead body. Creep. I don't think I'll ever be able to believe this guy's actually royalty. Oliver. Truth be told, I honestly never thought I'd be blessed with an opportunity like this. The thought of it coming to an end is making me uncharacteristically emotional. Aww. It's certainly a new side of you. Before I go, however, I do want to give you some serious thought to what I said. I want you to give some serious thought to what I said, Shira. While I do realize it was brazen of me to ask, you wouldn't deny me the joy of believing you may one day say yes, would you? I swear, you are unbelievable. Alright, I will. You'll have an answer someday. In the meantime, you better work hard at what you need to do. But of course! What's this all about? I think we're missing something pretty big. Yeah, something interesting happened right under our noses, didn't it? For my part, I would like to thank you all. Thank you for all you've done for me and this one here. I feel as though this experience has allowed me to improve my swordsmanship all the more. I am truly grateful. I'll have to make sure I don't let you get too far ahead of me, or I'm gonna have a hell of a time catching up again. Same goes for you as well, of course. I do hope we will have the opportunity to meet again one day. As do I. One last warning. I fear the Empire has some truly stormy times ahead of it. I would advise against all non-essential travel there. That's concerning. Please be careful then, Major. As long as this idiot pulls his weight, we should be able to avoid the worst case scenario. If you'd all pray Eidos doesn't give up on him, I'd appreciate it. Sure thing, praying is kind of what we church folk do. I can't think of a simpler and more enjoyable request. How tragic it is that all of you trust me so little. But they do say that people bully those they love the most. You're no exception to that, are you, love? Am I to take that as confirmation that you would like to be dragged out of here by the scruff of your neck? I'd rather walk, please. Well then, everyone, until our next meeting. He managed to keep pretending he was fine until the very end. You two are next then? Yeah, this is it. Most of the people here I could go and see if I set my mind to it. But as for you two, Estelle, Joshua, take care on that journey of yours, okay? No problem. We'll be sure to keep writing you as often as we can. There's no need to send too many of them. It won't be easy for my replies to reach you. Plus, there seems to be a lot of maintenance work going on with the Orbital Communications Network lately. If you really need me, just get in touch with the Gransel branch. Okay, we will. You can always get in touch with us if you need us in the same way. It's gonna suck not to be able to see you again for a while though, Estelle. But it's gonna especially suck not to be able to see Ren or Tita. And you, Reese! Me? Duh! I was really happy to get to know you, you know. So if you ever come to Liberal again for work or whatever, come see me, okay? I'll give you a scoop on all of my favorite ice cream spots. I'd be happy to accept that invitation. Coming to Liberal is now my top priority after leaving here. Let's not forget about work now. At least you'll be easy enough for me to see again, Tita. I should be able to pop over and mess with you anytime. Your scary boy toy is not hovering over you. Don't even think about it, kiddo. How serious I am is for me to know. Okay, just one more thing before I go. Say, Ren, do you like Estelle and Joshua, or don't you? What? That's what matters the most. I want you to keep that question in mind as a favor for your big sister Annalise. What do you mean? Annalise. Oh, and expect a bajillion hogs next time I see you. I'm not gonna let you get away. Alright, I think we've hung around long enough. See you later. Take care, Shira. Thank you both for sticking with us. Okay, guess we might as well be next. We might as well be the next ones to step up. Yeah. This is it, huh? Time to say farewell. Hey, I'll miss you both so much. You too, Ren. You mean it, Tita? I can't say anything about provoking like Annalise. Anything thought-provoking like Annalise, and I don't have the power to chase after you like Estelle and Joshua, but I'll always be waiting. I'll always be waiting for the day you three come back to Liberal together. It's okay to hope for that, right? Please, you can do what you like. As long as it's not getting sloppy with finishing your orbital gear, you better finish that. Padre Mater welcomes all challengers. Okay, I will. I swear, kids sure are violent these days. Like Shira said, you guys take care, yeah? Especially you, Estelle. You ain't a rookie now, so make sure you start looking before you leap. I know. You just try not to fight with Tita's mom every other second, okay? Hey, I'm not the one picking fights. She's the one who always is trying to make my life hell. I'm already dreading going back there and getting blamed for Tita ending up here. Yeah, I'm sure she'll find some way to pin all this on you. You're only laughing because you ain't gonna be the one on the receiving end of it. Oh, and one last thing. I've got something to say to you. Me. The first time I met you, I thought you were some sketchy weirdo, but you showed some real guts this time. Good on you. Oh. Huh? I say something funny? No, I just never thought the day would come when you'd praise me. Like, at all. What brought that on? No real reason. Just my way of saying let's keep on trucking, I guess. Well, thanks then. Why do conversations like these between two guys always end up so awkward? Ah, cram it. Anyway, you ready, Tita? Yep. I think that marks our turn, Julia. As you wish. Chloe. I guess this is goodbye for now. I'm afraid so. This was an opportunity that I never expected to be blessed with. I owe Idios my deepest thanks for being able to see you two again. Us too. I'll keep writing to you, Chloe. Count on it. I won't get my hopes up the next letter. Hopes up the next letter will be anytime soon. Oh, Gisette? What's up? I really enjoyed spending time with you. I'd love to have the opportunity to hang out again one day. Sure, we'll make it happen. We have a few hobbies in common, so I bet we could talk for hours and hours. Work'll mean I have to go to Grand a lot anyway, so I'm sure we'll get the chance. I'll be looking forward to it. Gah. If you're feeling jealous, you've got like nothing in common with her. Maybe you should try taking up baking and handcrafts. Can't wait to see the efforts of someone with all the creativity and dexterity of a drunk palm. I wish I could disagree, but you totally got me. It's okay, Estelle. No one's good at everything. Please don't feel obliged to say anything to me. I'm not your ancestor, but merely a sentient replica of her. Even so, I still wish you could have had the opportunity to meet my grandmother. I'm nowhere near as capable or intelligent as she is, and after meeting only me, I can only imagine you must be so disappointed. It's most eerie how much you remind me of myself in that regard. I do? How? I imagine your grandmother must feel the same way. There's nothing to be ashamed of if you don't know which way you should go sometimes. Just follow your heart, and it will never betray you. One day you'll be able to spread your wings wide and fly. I'm sure of it. I certainly hope so. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Well, I suppose we should get going. Oh, before we do, after we return, Kevin, I imagine things will be more than a little chaotic. So should we require the church's help again, I expect you to be there for us. Sure thing. I'll be getting in touch with the Congregation for the Sacraments after I get out of here to decide what to do next. Well then, everyone, take care of yourselves. Scree! Well, I'm up. I'm glad we had this time together, Gisette. If you're gonna try and force yourself to say something all emotional and crap, save it. I don't want to hear it from you. Oh, that's real swell. If it looked like you and Joshua were finally breaking up, then I was gonna use this chance to take him from you. If only I was so lucky. Actually, you want to come through the gate at the same time as me, Joshua? Maybe we'll reappear in the same place if we do. I'm on to you, Missy. Hands off. Do you guys really have to fight this way right before the very end? So you stay out of this! Sorry. Damn, man. This is such a pathetic spectacle. But you know something? It was fun being here with you, Estelle, in a way. Yeah, I could say that too, in a way. Don't overdo it with that business of yours, you hear? Your line of work's like ours. You're out of luck if you work yourself sick. Huh, right back at ya. But you can go causing trouble for yourself all you like. Just don't go getting hurt and causing any for Joshua. I don't think I've ever met two people who hate each other this much, who are so similar. Anyway, guess I should actually get going now. I'll be sure to write, Joshua. Thanks, can't wait to hear from you. Sounds like you two are gonna have your work cut out for you. Take care, alright? Thanks. May the goddess's light, a light shine upon you and your ship. Can't ask for better from a sister, thanks. Alright, later. You okay, Ren? You've been kinda quiet for a while now. Why's everyone smiling? Huh? What do you mean? I mean, you're all saying goodbye. For all you know, you might never get to see each other again. So why do you all look so happy? Everyone keeps saying they're sad to see one another go. Why don't you all just stay here then? As long as the garden's here, everyone can stay and turn this place into whatever they want it to be. We can laugh and have fun tea parties forever and ever and ever. So why? I get it now. It hurts you to think that you might never see them again, doesn't it? Joshua? It hurts that no matter how much you care about someone, no matter how much you want to be with them, you might never see them again. Is that it? Wait. No, of course not. It's not even possible. Even if I heard that Löwe was dead, that didn't hurt one bit. I was sad, but it didn't hurt. That's because that's not the same. The reason it didn't hurt is because you were able to accept Löwe's death. You knew that there was no chance you'd ever be able to see him again, and that was why you were able to grieve. But this is a case of knowing that you could meet the person you care about, but at the same time maybe you can't. In some ways that's even more painful than never being able to see someone ever again. No, you're wrong. That's why You're wrong! Wrong! Should I tell you, Ren? Tell you why everyone was able to smile as they said goodbye to us all? I don't want to know! I don't need to know! Well, too bad. I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's because no matter how much you love someone or how much you hate someone, eventually you'll end up having to part from them. That goes for everyone. No exceptions. Everyone? Yep, even me and Joshua. Even if we get married, have kids, and live on the rest of our days happily together, eventually one of us is going to die and leave the other one behind. We can't rule out the possibility that one or both of us might lose our lives in an accident. We could even fall out of love someday. Every day you spend with someone could turn out to be the last. And that's a reality all of us have to face up to and fight every day. Every day? And that's why we have to smile. When everyone smiles, we don't have to worry about the sad stuff. We can be positive together. We know we're not alone and that everyone else feels the same way we do. Best of all, it fills us with excitement at the thought of when and how we see each other next. So we put on our bravest face and promise to meet again, whether it comes true or not. And we go back to our lives and keep on going. That's how it is for everyone, I think. It's really everyone? Everyone. You too. So, will you try and smile with us? Me? Maybe I can't promise we can be together forever, but I can tell you that we really, really love you. That's why I want to watch over you, at least until you become a grown-up. If that's what you want too, then I'll do what I can to be by your side no matter what. Then when you grow up, maybe you'll decide to want to do something with your life. That means we have to part ways. And if that happens, that's okay. But if it does, then we'll part ways with a big smile. How does that sound? Good? You don't need to decide what you want to do now. The choice is yours to make. We've already made up our minds what we want to do. What we want to be? We want to be your family, Ren. Like Joshua said, we can't force you. If you don't want to be with us, that's fine. That's given is okay. All that's left is yours. Enough! Enough! Ren? If that's what you want, then I'm gonna run and run and run! I'm gonna run so fast you'll never be able to catch me! So... We're ready for that. You can keep running as long as it takes to make up your mind one way or the other. But just so you know, I'm really bad at knowing when to call it quits. You might be really good at playing hide and seek, but no hiding place can stay undiscovered forever. I hate you! I hate you both! But I love you both just as much. We finally got to tell her. We finally got to tell her how we feel. Yeah, we did. Joshua. You did great, Estelle. Still, the hardest part's still yet to come. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for making you wade through that, guys. But now I think it's time we went too. Don't sweat it. You're gonna get back to chasing her the second you get out of here, right? Good luck. Don't give in. And I'm sure it'll work out. May the goddess's blessing be with all three of you. I'll be looking forward to the next time we meet. And I'll be praying that the three of you will all be together when that time comes. We will. I'll make it happen. Till next time. Those two really are something special. Yeah, you're telling me. Just looking at those two, I can't help but feel that maybe Rufina's dream isn't so impossible after all. Me too. Which means all the more that we'll need to get to work on making it a reality. I'm afraid this place likely doesn't have much time left. I think you should leave before it's too late. Oh, right. Actually... Something wrong? I just can't help but feel like we've forgotten something. Gilbert? Ah! Oops! Oh! Oh my! You're awful! Was giving me that half-hearted explanation and then vanishing the best you could do? I'm sorry, I did have a lot to do at the time. Still, that explanation was enough to allow you to reach here, wasn't it? Eventually, but I had a heck of a time getting here. I'm no good with directions. I had groups of angels chasing after me, chariots trying to run me over. Anyway, what's with all the shaking? Oh, right, so apparently this castle is going to vanish soon. That door up there will let you return to our world, so go ahead and run on through it. Why are you only telling me this now? I'm out of here. By all means. Thank you for your help. Hey, you played an important part in us making it through all of this. When we got out of here, when we get out of here, we'll be enemies again. But there's no harm in acknowledging that. Just don't go causing too much trouble out there. So we have to go after you, okay? Well, worry about yourselves first. Next time we meet, I'll be a changed man, higher ranking and much, much stronger. You mark my words. Yeah, right. Don't go writing another book. Now, please hurry. I doubt this castle is much more than a few more minutes before it disappears. Got it. What will happen to you after that, by the way? I imagine I'll return to my lengthy slumber in the garden, in the same state I was before the Lord of Phantasma first appeared. And I will remain that way until this land of Phantasma eventually finishes disappearing. After that, I'll finally be free from the duty which keeps me here. Really? Thanks for everything. I don't know if words can express how grateful we are. May your dreams be pleasant indeed. Thank you so very much. After you've stepped through the gate, I'll disable the Recluse Cube's functionality. Its power will never return again, so deal with it however you see fit. Understood. I know exactly who's going to be getting it. You're thinking of giving it to the professor? You honestly think she'll let all of this slide if we don't? Especially after her daughter got caught up in it, she's gonna be unbearable. Good point. Well then, Reese, time for us to go. Indeed. Would you like to hold hands? What? I was only joking, of course, but I do want us to step through together. Just like how together we'll make Rufina's dream come true. Yeah, I'm counting on you, partner. Always. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. Oh. What an incredibly nice game. I love the story of this entire series, and I love the universe we're put into here, and I sure hope there's gonna be more stories of this, of the characters we've come to know and love, to continue. Of course, I will be playing the Trails of Cold Steel games once they reach the PC platform. I'm not entirely sure. I've been told numerous times that they're coming, that there's gonna be English voice acting, and we'll see what happens with all of that. And also, I mean, this game, I mean, fair. It answers a lot of questions, but I mean, there's a lot of questions that I still want answers to, which make me just want more and more of this just universe to happen. And I hope that even the Trails of Cold Steel games are not going to be the last of them. I hope there's going to be more in the future, and I'm definitely going to be here waiting, and I'm definitely going to buy those games. I'm definitely going to invest into Falcom, because I think this is one of the best game series there is. One of the best stories in a game series that exists currently on the market, and definitely going to be my favorite. Definitely going to be my favorite series. My favorite video game series I have played on the PC. I don't know what the future holds for me, but it's hard to beat. It's much more than I expected when I initially started Trails in the Sky, and it is amazing. I am so glad I came across this series. I do very much enjoy playing through RPGs, and you saw how I play through RPGs. I basically grind out everything I can and try to overpower the bosses more than win through good strategic work and luck and all that basically combines together into your performance during a fight. I just like to be, well, overall stronger than every boss, but usually that isn't everything an RPG has. An RPG is not supposed to just have you beating bosses and enemies, and it's not gameplay. Gameplay is a lot of it, but what's most important to me is the story. And the story of this game is, like it says right there, marvelous. It is incredible. And I want more of it and more of it and more of it. Also, not even to mention the music in this game is incredibly good as well. It's very well designed and very fitting to most situations we have here. I have, usually, every time there's this one sad music, every time it sets in the tune, I start crying because I just know what's about to come, and I know what in the past came once that music started, and it's been great. I heard that there is a DLC about the Crossbell arc with Estelle and Joshua as most likely the main characters again. I also know that it's not translated to the English language yet, and it might never will, but I sure hope it will, because I'm gonna be the first one to play it. I'm gonna be the first one to upload that Let's Play video. That's a promise right there. Do let me know when it comes out, because I'm usually bad with keeping track of all the releases and everything, all the games out there, because I'm a simple guy. I have a full-time job. I don't have all the time to just fly around on the internet out there looking for new stuff to play, because that's a very, very frustrating thing to do, because you're so rarely gonna find a great game like this out there. All of them are, you know, every game has something good going for it, but this is seriously a gem. And well, I'm sad that it's actually the finale to the trilogy. I am really sad. But, I mean, if there's gonna be more to come, I will be right there to play it. Cold Steel's next on the list, and if you enjoyed it, let me know what you exactly enjoyed it, what you think is gonna come next. I will definitely listen in on all you have to offer and all your theories. I'm not one I don't like guessing, I don't like guesswork, that's why I am usually not around, like, able to be found on the platforms that just spend time piling up thoughts about what this anime could develop into, how One Piece is gonna end, and what else is gonna happen in this universe. I'm just one to sit there and experience what someone else thought up. That's what I like doing the most. And I would definitely listen in to all of you who have to say something. Of course, I didn't mention it, but thank you extremely much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this just as much as I did. And I hope I'll see ya. So, what happens now? That's Kevin's plane. No, that's got the number 1 on it. Septine Church, Kreisritter operated. Special Ops Airship, Merkaba number 1. Dominion number 1. I think I have a rough idea of the situation now. We've been able to confirm the safety of the 6 you mentioned. Prince Olivert, Rez Arnor, Müller-Vander, Zidvathek, Gisette Capua, Estelle and Joshua Bright. All of them have safely returned to our world. Ah, really? That's a relief. I was able to confirm the safety of the ones who ended up in Liberal myself. It was just those 6 I was concerned about. Well, the 2 from Ouroboros. Well, and the 2 from Ouroboros, but I'm not sure either of us have any chance of checking up on those 2. Huh, unfortunately not. Still, this certainly wasn't what I was expecting to happen when I gave you that mission. The Oriole left us a nasty little present, didn't it? That's one way of putting it. Either way, I'll give you my full report as soon as I'm back. Wrapping things up on my end seems like it'll take a little while longer, but hopefully not too long. I'm looking forward to it. You know, you've changed since I last spoke to you. I'm quite surprised. Huh? The Kevin I know wouldn't care to know whether those he had been involved with were safe or not. Or rather, he'd try and suppress those concerns. I can only imagine a lot must have happened in this phantasma. That's putting it lightly. I'll fill you in on all of it once I get back, like I said. I've got something I want to tell you on a personal level, too. Oh, color me curious. Regardless, I'm glad you two returned safely. Perhaps we should all go and get drinks together after you return. I'd be happy to. Oh, yeah, I've actually got something I want to ask. Huh? Well... is it possible for a Dominion to change their title after choosing one? What's this now? I found something other than hunting heretics I want to do, you see? I still intend to fully fulfill my duties as a Dominion to the fullest. Don't worry about that, just... Commander? So that's a no, probably. Dominion wanting to change their title, huh? In the 1,000 years the Kreisritter has existed, that's not something that's happened often. But it's not entirely unprecedented either. Then, go ahead and think up something fitting for yourself before we next meet. If you fail to, I'll give you a new one myself as punishment, and trust me, you won't like it. If I'd known you were gonna say that, I would have thought of something before asking. Well, I guess I'd better get to work on thinking up something cool. What do you think of Blue Shooting Star or maybe Black Arrow? What's with the awkward silence? Father Kevin, as your former instructor, allow me to give you one piece of heartfelt advice. Sure. Unless you want to live the rest of your life in abject shame, then for the love of Idios, get Reese to help you choose. Don't even think of picking alone. Thank you for staying with Trails in the Sky until the very end. While this story has told all it has to tell, there are still plenty more adventures to be discovered across the Zemurian continent. I very much hope so. Ooh, the future we dream of. We'll save that. Well, then all I have to say... What's movie got to offer? Alright. Then all I have left to say... To my viewers, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for sticking with me through this entire series. There have been a few of you who have seen all the 3 Let's Plays I have done of first chapter, second chapter, and the third. And... that requires some serious dedication. I am honored to have been able to play this for you. I have changed throughout the playthroughs as well. I mean, not because of the playthroughs per se, but because there's been quite a little bit of time through each and all the Let's Plays I have created, and I'm not the same person I used to be in the beginning. Also, I have a different microphone, which makes me, you know, very different to your ears, but that's besides the point. I am very, very glad that you chose to watch my Let's Play, and I hope you had a great deal of enjoyment with it. It doesn't matter if you stayed with me through the entirety of all 3 Let's Plays, or if you just caught me through the third, or if you caught me from second to third. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You all experienced the same story with me, and I'm glad you were with me. For the developer, thank you very much for developing this game. I know this will never reach you, but it is an extremely enjoyable series. One of the best stories I've ever heard, and I hope to be able to experience more of the stories that will, or the adventures that will happen across the Zemurian continent. I'll sure be sticking with you throughout, well, whatever you put out. I mean, yeah, You have one customer who's gonna always pay the maximum price for your products. I would have easily paid double for this game. I mean, it was clearly worth the enjoyment. I got 70 plus hours of really, really high quality enjoyment out of this, and well, I can't say the price was worth. I mean, you should charge more for this series. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's worth it. So, well, this is goodbye from my side. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you around. Until next time, bye-bye.